clear? Is the frequency clear? It sounds like it to me. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. I will be the net control station for tonight's North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. As a reminder, it meets here every Friday night, 8 p.m., 146.580 Simplex. Transmit and receive on the same frequency. Also, if you're interested, this net is simulcast on 145.310. It is the antenna is on a tower in Palo Pinto County, so that also helps on the listening side. So it is simulcast on 145.310. This is a directed net, so if you would, please recognize net control and direct traffic through net control, which is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. That is myself. Mike is my handle. I am in Parker County, and specifically, I am in the southwest side of Weatherford, Texas. We'll do check-ins, of course. The way we do it here on this net is county by county, and I would recommend, suggest, if you're so inclined, to get a notepad, piece of paper, lead in your finger, anything you can write with, and kind of keep up with the counties that you're hearing. And after we go through the first round of check-ins county by county, we'll go back through and call on each check-in, allow you to have a little airtime. Remind us again who you are and if you have any changes to the station. And just kind of give us a rundown on the counties that you're hearing and perhaps the ones you're not hearing. Once we go through that, we will go into another section where I'll ask a question tonight, actually. A lot of times if the propagation's good, we'll allow folks to make a call, but we'll see how that goes. If the propagation's good, I'll open it up to allow stations to make a call to anybody else on the net. But tonight I think we'll probably have a topic. After we get through that, we'll go into the ham radio section. Please use that to ask any questions that you may have to the group, anything ham radio related on equipment or anything. I also will allow any gear that's for sale or anybody that's looking for ham radio equipment or antennas, etc. there. And last but not least, if you would save any announcements that you have, the last section will be the announcement section, and we'll utilize that to have everybody focused on your announcement. Kind of a dovetail with the announcement section, we do have a Facebook page, which is real handy for members to communicate with each other and share information, as well as you can post any information or announcements you have there, and that is North Central Texas Simplex Net. North Central Texas Simplex Net. If you'd like to go to the public group and be a member there so you can post and visit with everybody, it will ask you some qualifying questions. They're pretty straightforward. If you'll do so, that will allow you to post. Again, this is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. My name is Mike. I'll be net control station tonight for the Simplex net. One last thing, and we're going to get started. If you hear a station during the check-in session that it appears that I cannot hear, just say relay. Just say relay, and I will swing back around and pick you up, and that is a way that we bring in lots and lots of stations. All right, before we go into the county by county, I would like to ask folks that are new check-ins, if it's the first time checking in with us, or you're a newly licensed ham operator, or perhaps you may have upgraded your license, we'd like you to go to the head of the line. So new check-ins, newly licensed hams, or any upgrades. Any new check-ins to the group, newly licensed or upgrades, you'll go to the head of the line. Okay, I had a little double, but I had N5 Alpha Charlie Bravo, and who was the other station that was right behind it? Okay, KI5RUC, could I have your name? Try one more time. What was your name again? You're going to have to spell that for me. You're kind of cutting off on the mic. Okay, Hannah is your first name, correct? Okay, we have KI5RUC, we have Hannah. Any other new check-ins, newly licensed operators, or anybody that's upgraded? All right, we'll go with that. Let's go to Palo Pinto County, November 5, Alpha Charlie Bravo. Go ahead. Well, good to have you, John. Great signal into Parker County, and welcome aboard. And if you would, hang around, see who you can hear. We get anywhere from 9 to 14 counties, so it's a lot of fun. So welcome aboard, John. That's N5ACB in Palo Pinto County. That's John, first-time check-in. Let's go to Kilo India 5, Romeo Uniform Charlie, and that is Hannah. Hannah, if you'll come on in and tell us where you're located, and tell us a little bit about whether you're a new check-in or a new ham. Well, congratulations. That's awesome. So you're in Parker County, and you are newly licensed as of today. So I assume you got the tech class. Well, very good. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you. That's awesome. KI5 Romeo Uniform Charlie, that's Hannah. She's in Parker County, and she is brand new in a box, technician class. So bravo, well done. All right. Anybody else that is a new check-in, new hammer upgrade? All right, I'm not hearing anybody at this time, so we will proceed with our county-by-county check-ins. Again, I would suggest if anybody would like to play along, get a notepad, and just kind of, as I call the counties, just write down, generally speaking, which counties you are hearing. So let's go ahead and start off with, I've already got Hannah in Parker. Any other Parker County? We'll start off with Parker County stations.
Kilo Golf 5 Sierra, Quebec, Juliet, Bob.
Kilo India 5, November X-Ray Romeo, Tiffany.
Kilo 5 Delta Charlie, Dwayne.
November 5, Tango X-Ray, Lima, Jason.
November 5 Fox Papa Delta.
Okay, I have SQJ, NXR, Delta Charlie, TXL, ATX Tyler, good evening, in and out, and Fox Papa Delta, Wayne up in Feaster. Any other Parker County stations? All right, let's move on and let's go out west and call on Palo Pinto. I do have one Palo Pinto station, that's N5ACB. That's John. Any other Palo Pinto County stations? All right, Robert, give me the prefix again. Okay, I thought it was KA5. Good evening to you, sir. That's Robert, KA5 AMU. Any other Palo Pinto stations on frequency? All right, let's continue on and let's go up to the northwest and see if any Young County, calling Young County stations. There's Jerry. Good evening, Jerry. Anybody else in Young County on frequency that would like to check in? Any relays? I thought I might have heard something. Any relays? All right, I'm just hearing Jerry. Good signal tonight up there, from there, Jerry, tonight. Moving on to the next county here. Let's go to Eastland County stations. Is that Cam? I think that's Cam. Is that you, Cam? All right, good to hear you. That's Alpha India 5 Bravo Uniform. It's Cam Charlie Alpha Mike in downtown Eastland, Texas. Any other Eastland County stations on frequency this evening? All right, anybody west of Eastland, Callahan, Taylor, Shackelford, anybody west of Eastland County that copies deck control? If so, please call now. Any relays? All right, doesn't look like we're going to get Abilene tonight. Let's go down to Brown County. Anybody down in Brown County on frequency? Thought maybe Bill down there might be on frequency. If he's there, I cannot hear him. Let's move up through here and go to Comanche County. Any Comanche County stations? How about Hamilton County? Any Hamilton County stations that would like to check in tonight? All right, how about Bosque County? Bosque County, are you there?
WC5 WC wanted me to check him in. He was mobile coming into Glen Rose a few minutes ago, so he'll be in here. W5 MLD.
Okay, Mike, thank you. Got him down. Wiley, that's Whiskey Charlie 5 Whiskey Charlie, who's in Bosque County mobile, but he'll be on his fixed station here shortly. All right, let's roll around and see if we can hear anybody down in Hill County. Hill County, we're calling you. Any Hill County stations? Hill County, this is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net calling. All right, how about Ellis County? Ellis County, can you hear me? K5WXY, are you out there? Anybody hear Gary, K5WXY from Waxahachie? Okay, let's go to Johnson County. Anybody in Johnson County on frequency that would like to check in? Looks like the good weather is keeping people outside, and I don't blame them. All right, let's go to Tarrant County. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net calling for Tarrant County check-ins.
Whiskey 5 Lima Tango Zulu.
Kilo India 5, Hotel X-Ray Kilo.
Kilo Echo 5, November Golf Mike.
Okay, I've got Lima Tango Zulu, Hotel X-Ray Kilo, and November Golf Mike in Tarrant County. Any other Tarrant County check-ins? Okay, let's swing all the way back up to the north and call on Jack County. Jack County, anybody in Jack County on frequency that would like to call in? Wise County. Are you there?
Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango.
Hello, Top. Anybody else in Wise County on frequency that would like to check in? Just hoping IWW would check in. Hope he's feeling better. KI5LET, Top. I thought I heard you talking to the boys up north, so if you wouldn't mind, would you give them a call up to the northern counties?
Yes, sir. Let's see if we can get somebody to the north here, Monte County especially. This is KI5LET assisting the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Any stations to the north that would like to check in, Grayson County, Cook County, Monte County, Clay County, any stations hear this radio would like to check in tonight, please come with your call sign. Okay, I got Kilo India 5, Delta Victor X-Ray, Olin and Forestburg. Any other stations from Monte County in the range of this radio, come with your call sign.
Whiskey Delta 5 Mike, David, Cook County remote base.
Okay, we got David, Whiskey Delta 5 Mike at the Cook County remote base. Any other stations to the north, come with your call. Looks like we picked up 2 Mike, KI5LET, back to net.
Okay, do me a favor with Olin. Tell me what Olin's operating conditions are tonight. What's the antenna and radio, etc.
KI5DVX, tell us about your antenna, your radio, and your location tonight. Okay, Mike, I could just barely hear him through the static. He's not up on the hill tonight. He's down at his QTH. I believe he said he's got 25 watts and a tram antenna up about 50 feet, so I'm having a hard time getting any more details than that tonight. KI5LET, back to net.
Okay, thank you, Top. I appreciate it. I'm just I'm waiting for that magic night again, and I would imagine we'll get some ducting here with these fronts, but. All right, that's KI5LET. That is Top Tango Oscar Papa Papa up in Decatur in Wise County. And he was able to relay in Olin, KI5 Delta Victor X-Ray in Monte County. And we also picked up Whiskey Delta 5 Mike. That's Dave. He is in Cook County with his perch off of the big tower up there. All right, let's see. We're going to continue on. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. I am net control KF5 Victor Sierra Papa, and we're going to continue on and call on Erath County. Any Erath County check-ins tonight? All right, Phil and the boys aren't in tonight. Let's go to Somerville County. Somerville County.
Mike,
Relay.
Okay, I got MLD and KBT, and who was the relay?
Yeah, just before we lose him, there was a station in, I believe it was Collin County, KI5DJJ, Kilo India 5 Delta Juliet Juliet, that checked in during Top's check-ins that he didn't hear.
Okay, well, David, if you have a copy, if you wouldn't mind calling out and getting the name and the location also.
Yes, sir. KI5DJJ, this is WD5M for the Friday night Simplex net. Could we get your location and your name? Go ahead. QSL, Josh, appreciate it. Yeah, Josh is the KI5DJJ. His name is Josh. He's currently on the west end of Lake Texoma, talking to us from up there. So that's who was trying to check in there. Appreciate it. WD5M back to net.
Okay, outstanding, very good. And I don't know if he can hear me, but that was Kilo India 5 Delta Juliet Juliet Josh up on the south end, I think he said, of Lake Texoma, and it was relayed in by Whiskey Delta 5 Mike in Cook County. So that's how it's done. That's the great thing about Simplex operation and relay. So that helps us reach out there a long way. So that's outstanding. All right, last but not least, we're calling on Hood County check-ins. Hood County.
Menu. Squelch.
Okay, I got Echo Sierra Victor, Clayton, and K5WSN. Bill is back on track. Any other Hood County stations tonight?
Menu.
Okay, I don't know if I've missed anybody, but I will make a general call. This is a general call for any station anywhere that would like to check into tonight's North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net.
Whiskey 5 Bravo November Kilo. Walt.
All right, evening, Walt, W5BNK. Any other late check-ins? Any other late check-ins tonight's Simplex net?
Kilo 5, Whiskey X-Ray Yankee, Waxahachie.
All right, a little bit quiet tonight, but we did hit 23 check-ins, and we've got a lot of coverage, so we're going to go around the horn here and run back through the list. Let's go to N5 Alpha Charlie Bravo, John out in Palo Pinto County. John, if you're still there, come on in and tell us a little bit about your station and what you're operating with tonight.
Menu.
Very good. Well, you've got a good signal here. Just out of curiosity, are you here in a few other counties? Very good. John, thanks for checking in and look forward to your tower operation there. That ought to be an eye-opener for sure. There's ESV in Clayton down there in Hood County. He made a huge improvement to his antenna. All the difference in the world. But 7-3s, and thanks for checking in. Let's go to Hannah and see if she's still there. KI5 Romeo Uniform Charlie. Hannah, if you'll just come in here again and let everybody know kind of where you're located, and tell us what you can about the station that you're using tonight, what antenna, etc. Don't be shy, Hannah. If she's still there, KI5RUC, are you there?
I was talking to her on the phone. She said she had to drop off. My
A young lady who was just licensed today, and we're glad you checked in. Come back next Friday, Hannah, if you're still listening. All right, we're going to go to, she's also in Parker County. We're going to stay in Parker County and say hello to Bob, KG5SQJ.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you doing net control again. Doing a great job at that as usual. This is KG5SQJ located in Annetta. I'm still on my TS2000 running 100 watts and a Diamond X510 up about 15 feet. At least the base of it is anyway, to hide it from the HOA Nazis. Just want to make a comment about KI5RUC Hannah. Hannah came out to the Amateur Radio Club of Parker County, Texas QSO event this past weekend at the Brock Dennis Fire Station. And she came out there primarily to learn, and she quickly signed up and volunteered to start doing the logging for me on my radio, as well as a couple other people when they operated the radio. And boy, she picked it up fast and was having a good time. So I am thrilled to hear that she passed her license, and she is going to make a great ham operator, so welcome to her. KG5SQJ. Oh, before I finished, on the Texas QSO party, we did real well. We had David AL5P out in Millsap who contributed his points. He had 176 contacts out there for 26,325 points he contributed to the Amateur Radio Club of Parker County. He turned those in for us. On my station, we got 244 contacts for 49,300 points. I'll let Tiffany talk to her own about what she provided. She did well also, even though the dang 20-meter band did not cooperate this weekend. It was terrible. I expected Tiffany to be doing most of the contacts over the weekend, but the 20-meter band was just not working. All right, I'll shut up. That's enough. KG5SQJ, back to net control.
All right, Bob. Good signal this way, and yep, glad that Hannah participated. So glad to hear a new ham. That's cool. That's really cool. All right, let's go to the next on the list, still in Parker County, KI5NXR. That's Tiffany. Go ahead.
Good evening, Mike. Thanks for running net control, and good evening to the rest of the net. Also, super duper congratulations to Hannah. So glad to have her on board with our little club. And yes, last weekend 20 meters was kind of a letdown. Only had a handful of contacts. The only interesting one I had was I spoke to a nuclear ship in the Baltimore Harbor. I think it was K3S is what they call themselves. They have a website and everything. As far as who I'm hearing, I'm pretty much hearing Parker County, Tarrant County. I got top out there at maybe an S3, and I can hear WD5M. And that's all for me. Back to net.
Tiffany, what'd you do to your station? I've never had you 10 over S9. Did you make an improvement or something?
Oh, I got a new radio a couple of weeks ago. I got this Yaesu FT991A, and I'm still running the old Ed Fong antenna at about 25 feet.
Okay, well, you're just loud and proud, so great job. I don't know, maybe it's the radio propagation, but normally you're about an S5 and you're 10 over 9 tonight, so very good. All right, we're going to move on down the list. We're still in Parker County. We're going to go up in Springtown, north part of the county. K5 Delta Charlie. Dwayne, how are you?
Well, good evening, Mike, and everybody on the net. Doing fine here in downtown Springtown. No big changes, or no changes at all, I guess, on my station. Same 80 watts to a dual bander up about 50 feet. And still just plugging along with it. Hearing a few folks tonight, probably not much different. I am hearing Tiffany better, as you said. And couldn't quite hear Hannah. Glad to have her on board. Always good to hear the new folks. Not much else to report, I suppose. Back to net. This is K5DEC.
All right, Dwayne, got a great signal S8 down here tonight. That was K5 Delta Charlie. Next on the list in Parker County is Jason, November 5 Tango X-Ray Lima. He's in eastern Parker County. Hello, Jason.
Hey, Mike. Hey, everybody on the net. N5TXL here. Before I get too far in, Mike, just wanted to let you know we heard a K5 Whiskey X-Ray something out of Waxahachie, and then I think I heard Hannah come back in right after you called her, but I could be lying there. Anyways, big change to my station here. The Comet GP3 went from about 11 to 12 feet off the ground just on the roof to the very tip top of my homemade wooden tower at 21 feet above ground level. I'm already noticing some definite improvement with reception. I can hear some stations I previously couldn't, specifically KI5 LET top. Most of the time he's just noise to me, and tonight I heard every single word, easy 5.9. I do believe that's all for me. I'm probably going to, yeah, almost forgot. Third weekend in October, the 15th through the 17th, is the Boy Scouts of America Jamboree on the Air. If you have a club or if you want to offer a portable station to help some Boy Scouts out, do a quick Google search for Jamboree on the Air 2021. All right, that's all for me for real this time. N5TXL, back to next control.
All right, Jason. Yeah, noticeable difference even on the short hop here between you and I, and that's the old line of sight there. So as you continue your journey, when and if you can get it higher, it's a whole new world. So sounding good. N5TXL in Aneta, Aledo area. The next on the list was WX5ATX. That's Tyler. He was in and out. He's in Parker County. Also, that reminds me, Tyler is the one responsible for the simulcast of this net on 145.310. If you have a chance to listen in or you have a dual receive, it's transmitting on a tower in Palo Pinto County. Next on the list would be Wayne. That's N5 Fox Papa Delta. Hello, Brother Wayne.
Well, good evening, Mike. Good to hear you in there. Glad to be here. Beautiful weather outside. I can certainly, like you, understand why a lot of people are probably out enjoying that a little bit this evening. Not too much going on here at the shack. Same equipment, FM300 with next climb being up about 40 feet. I'm talking most everybody probably F7 or F9.
All right, Wayne, yeah, good signal here. It was good to meet you the other day over at KJ5MA's, and sounds like he's having a ton of fun with that thing, by the way. But anyway, 7-3s, that's N5 Fox Papa Delta. Wayne is the handle, and he is in Feaster in Parker County, north of Weatherford, 10-12 miles-ish, somewhere there. All right, let's go to KA5 Alpha Mike Uniform, see if he's still there. That would be Robert, and he is in Palo Pinto County. Okay, Robert, thanks for kicking in tonight. Yeah, it's good to hear both you and John from Palo Pinto County. Get some more folks out there. And this is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. I'm net control for tonight's North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. We're doing our roll call. Actually, we're going back over the check-ins in county by county. And that was Palo Pinto County there. And we're going to go out to Young County in Graham, Texas, and see if Jerry's out there. His call is Kilo Fox 5, Victor Bravo Lima.
WB.
Okay, Jerry, one thing for your runoff, were you able to get a hold of that contact on NCTC I gave you? Very good. Okay, yep, I figured if you could catch him, he'd be the one to talk to. So, all right, we'll clear with KF5 Victor Bravo Lima. That's Jerry and Graham out in Hood County. I'm sorry, Young County. We're going to go to Eastland, Texas, AI5 Bravo Uniform. Cam, if you're still there and copy and net control, come on in and say hi to the group. Okay, Cam, thanks for checking in, man. We're waiting for that opening where you're going to be relaying in Taylor County for us. So that's AI5 Bravo Uniform Cam. That's CAM Cam. He's in Eastland, Texas. Let's see if Wiley down in Bosque County's there. Whiskey Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie, are you back in the control box there? Okay, Wiley, yep, you're screaming in, so I can't believe you can hear me there mobile. That's pretty interesting. But thanks for checking in, and hope you're enjoying the cooler weather. WC5WC, Bosque County. We'll clear with you, and we'll go to Tarrant County and start off with W5 Lima Tango Zulu, and that would be Matt. And if you're there, Matt, come on in and tell us who you're hearing tonight.
Hey, good evening. This is Matt, Whiskey 5 Lima Tango Zulu over in Crowley. I'm hearing, all the people that I should. I'm not picking up the far western stations as expected. The Palo Pinto and Eastland counties aren't coming through. But everyone else that would normally hear, I'm getting. I think the relay need was reported for K5WXY, and then KB5WB also called in at some point during there. So if David's still listening, hang out until we get down to the end of the list, and we can get KB5WB in there. But I'm also running NetLogger tonight. If anybody wants to come in and check it out, I'm trying it for the first time. I've never really done much for NetLogger, so it's kind of an experiment for me, but it seems to be working out okay. Send it back to you, W5LTZ.
Okay, and Matt, maybe we can message or talk. There's, we could set up for the net as long as there's somebody there. If you're so inclined to maybe want to implement that, just reach out to me, and we can talk about it.
Yeah, will do. I thought about it a couple of times before. I usually keep a little spreadsheet. The fall, just FYI, hasn't been great for me with football games and stuff with my daughter's school that she wants to go in for, so I'm not here half the time. But if I'm here, I can try to do it a couple more times and see if I can make sense of it. And I don't know if it helps anybody out or not, but it seems kind of cool.
Yeah, it'll work, especially. But yeah, once football's over and whatnot, we get into the deep fall and the winter time. But yeah, reach out to me. That might help. I always like the operation and the relays and what I call real radio. But sure, it couldn't hurt to have a net logger, and we might be able to see some of those folks that are listening that may not be able to get in. But yep, I think that's something that we can toy with, and I think it might work. That's W5LTZ in the Crowley area, but Tarrant County for sure. Let's say hi to Keith. He's also in Tarrant. KI5 Hotel X-Ray Kilo. Hello, Keith.
KI5HXK, my name is Keith. No changes to the station, still running the GP9 up about, 20 plus feet. Still running the ICOM 9700. My reception tonight really kind of sucks. I'm hearing a couple people. Tiffany was rocking it. I could hear her crystal clear when she first logged in or called in. But after that, everybody just started disappearing. I was just hearing lots of either nothing or static. I'm hearing the Tarrant County stations now, and hopefully conditions will improve. But yeah, I'm down in a hole, and it's hurting me tonight. KI5HXK, back to net control.
Okay, well, Keith, we're hoping for better conditions, but I'll tell you what, if it's any consolation, you're S7, and you're usually about an S5, so you're transmitting out of the hole just fine. That was KI5HXK, and he is in Tarrant County. We're going to say hi to Trey, and he is in Tarrant County. His call is Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike. Trey, you're on deck.
Hello, sir, and everybody else on the net this evening. Hope everything's going well, and yeah, not a whole lot changed here. Picking up most of the stations out west, except for the distant ones, no Palo Pinto County, no Young County or anything like that. But I was able to pick up FPD, I believe it is, in Weatherford, and I typically can't pick him up. And also W5BNK from Waxahachie was trying to check in. I don't know if you caught him or not. Other than that, that's about it. KE5NGM back to net control.
All right, Trey, booming in. Great signal. Tarrant County's really coming in loud tonight, louder than normal, so maybe things are changing. Very good. Next on the list would be Wise County. That's Top, KI5LET. Top, if you're still hearing me, come on in.
Still hearing you loud and clear, Mike. Good solid 5x5. I picked up 7 stations in Parker County tonight. Oh, let's see. By the way, in Wise County, I'm 7 miles south of Decatur. No changes to the station. ICOM 9700 at 100 watts. And a Diamond SG 7900 dual band mag mount antenna on the roof at 34 feet. The two strongest stations I heard tonight were Delta Charlie at 5 over and Fox Papa Delta at 5 over. I just barely got Jerry in Young County. I heard Cam okay, but scratchy in Eastland County. Could not hear Bosque County. Just broke the squelch, and that was about it. Got all three Tarrant County stations very strong. And of course I got the one station in Montague County and the one station in Cook County, and so far that's it for tonight. Very intrigued by the net logger thing, Matt. I may get in touch with you later about that. I've been looking for a better way to log contacts and report and give reports, so that might be a good way to do it. And maybe when you get busy, maybe I could run it, but I need to learn more about it. Not quite sure how it works. So I guess that's my rundown for tonight. This is the 1-year anniversary of passing my technician test. September 24th last year in a amateur radio club in Garland. I took the technician test and aced it, and I've just been having a blast ever since. Just what a wonderful hobby. Just love it. Anyway, KI5LET, back to net.
Okay, Tom. Good signal down here, and yep, I'm with you. It's a great hobby. It sure is, and glad to see we've got some new folks on board. And it keeps growing. And spread the word about this net. It's very enjoyable, and so far, if my math is right, our coverage is 12 counties. I think the most we've ever covered was 14. But it's a really good experience, and it teaches you, I think, listening skills, and it teaches you relay capabilities, and allows you to realize how far you can get and so forth. But anyway, thank you, Top, and I appreciate everybody being on this net. We've been here over a year now. So, all right, moving on. We're going to go to Dave, and he is in Cook County. Whiskey Delta 5 Mike. Dave, are you still there?
Yes, sir. We're still here. Just working a little bit more remote than usual tonight, so hopefully audio's still coming across. I'm hearing most everybody I should, like some of the others are saying. I could not hear Eastland or Bosque. A couple of the Palo Pintos I could not hear clearly. I could hear Robert in there, AMU, but John I could not hear. Hannah I could not hear. Jerry and Young, I can hear him if he turns his beam my direction, so we'll give him a head out on that. And then Tyler and Parker and Jason and Parker had a rough copy on them. Tiffany I can hear much better tonight. She's definitely got a better radio or something. Anyway, and then everybody else is crystal clear as far as I can tell. And like people have been saying, I think there was a couple of check-ins after you started closing out, and I think you'll probably get some more check-ins that maybe once everybody gives their little feedback there. Anyway, good net tonight. Thanks a lot. WD5M.
Okay, yep, I appreciate the relays, and appreciate you being there, Dave, every week. It sure helps. I kind of liken it to antenna gain. When you have stations in certain locations, you're just increasing the gain by being able to relay folks in. So that was WD5M in Cook County. We're going to go to Somerville County, Whiskey 5 Mike Lima Delta. Michael, go ahead.
Mike, on the net. Mike is down there in Glen Rose, south of Square, running through the gate station. 909 with Mirage 613, about 161 out, down to 7510, where you can see. And conditions kind of in and out a little bit. Was able to copy Jason CXL, about an S2. I usually don't hear him. Had Trey at an S3, and I could hear Matt LTD, also an S2, a little bit of noise, but hear about an S6 tonight, Mike, and the rest of it's been pretty no copy for me down here in Somerville. Anyway, with that, we'll turn it back to net control. This is Mike Lima Delta.
All right, Mike, appreciate your check-in, and I'm waiting for that next opening, where it was just wide open. That's W5MLD, Somerville County. We're going to say hi to Kelly if he's there. He's also in Somerville County, W5 Kilo Bravo Tango. Kelly, glad to have you back. And yeah, it's just one of those things. You just never know. Propagation's going to open up one of these days. But we appreciate you being there, and you never know who you're going to hear. It's just kind of crazy. Next on the list would be KI-5 Delta Juliet Juliet. That was relayed in. That was Josh. He was all the way up in Collin County, and that was the first time for him checking in. I'm pretty sure that was relayed in by David. So we're going to go to Hood County and see if Clayton is still there, and that call sign is Kilo 5 Echo Sierra Victor. I would say so. I guess you're hearing quite a few tonight. Clayton, are you hearing the counties up north and west? Okay, very good. Well, it's just been a great improvement, and hope you're enjoying that. So that is a great adjustment from inside the attic to up in the air, and 5/8 wave too. So that's good. All right, let's see if Bill's still there in Hood County, K5 Whiskey Sierra November. Bill usually comes to us mobile from different locations. Bill, where are you? Okay, Bill. Good audio on the 2200 as always, and love it when you go out there remotely, and that's pretty good coverage from a mobile, even though you're halfway down the hill. But that's K5WSN, that's Bill, and it's always a blast to find out where he's going to perch himself and what we're going to get from him, so that's awesome. Let's see if Walter at Parker County's there. Walt, W5BNK, you still there?
Hey, good evening, Mike, and good evening to the net. First off, congratulations to Hannah on getting her ticket. And wow, how about that Tiffany? I tell you what, she is sounding good up here in North Parker County. Tonight I'm still on my old 3200 Yaesu DR on a tram 1481, about 50 foot in the air. Not getting a lot from out west, but everywhere else. Everybody have a good one. Back to net control, W5BNK.
Okay, Walt, very good. Very good. Yeah, Tiffany's doing something. If it's just that radio, I'm going to go get me a 991. But, yeah, Tiffany, I hope you're listening to this. You're getting great signal reports all around. But that was Walt, W5BNK, North Parker County in Springtown. And let me see if K5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee, Gary in Waxahachie, do you copy?
Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee, Waxahachie.
Anybody here, Gary?
KU5 NGM, I do have him, but weak.
All right, let me try him one more time and listen up, Trey, and see if he can hear me. K5WXY, K5WXY. Do you copy? Over, over.
I had a good copy on him when he first responded to you a second ago, WD5M.
Nope.
He sounds good here, too.
Not a path, try him. So what you're telling me is he's hearing me and I'm not hearing him, and that's pretty typical. So Dave, reach out to him.
I tried you on the repeater. I can copy the Alapinto's repeater. I can hear that repeater.
Yeah, K5WXY, this is WD5M. I got a good copy on you, and he says he can hear the Alapinto repeater, but he can't hear much, I guess, of you, other than going through the repeater.
Okay. Well, just tell him he's checked in. That's pretty wild. He can hear the simulcast, but not me. But if you can reach to him, just tell him he is in the log.
All right, will do. Gary, Mike says you're in the log. It's kind of odd that conditions are doing what they're doing, and you're only able to hear the repeater, not him. But if you want to give another report, go ahead and I'll relay it back real quick.
Yeah, I'm monitoring the two radios. I'm monitoring Simplex and I'm monitoring repeater, and I can hear him on both. He just can't hear me. But I'm surprised I can copy the Alapinto repeater. I tried to get into it, but apparently I can't hit it.
Roger, Gary. All right, yeah, Mikey says that he can hear both you and the repeater. It's just you can't hear him. So anyway, that's the conditions tonight. Back to the net, WD5M.
Okay, thanks for the relay. That was K5WXY, Gary in Waxahachie. Very strange that I cannot hear him. But anyway, he is in, and I appreciate you every week, Gary, trying to check in. Good thing is, buddy, somebody's hearing you every time, even if it's not net control. All right, let me clear and call on KB5 Whiskey Bravo. KB5WB. David, are you there?
Howdy, KB5WB. Yeah, I'm pretty weak tonight to you, I'm sure. I don't have a lot of signal strength on you, so I know you don't have a lot of signal strength on me. But anyway, hello from KB5WB in Bell Helicopter area of Euless, Texas tonight. KB5WB, happy to be here. Back to net control, KB5WB.
Okay, yeah, sorry I missed you, but we got you relayed in, and I hope you got a hold of the boys out in Graham. They were wanting to talk to you about their system being on the NCTC, so I appreciate you getting back to them. That was KB5 Whiskey Baker. That's David. He's in the Bell Helicopter area, and little light copy, but he is there. All right, this is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Last call for late check-ins. Any other late check-ins? Any relays? Any relays? Okay, conditions aren't great, so let me just hop over and go into the ham radio section. Again, if you have any questions for the group, I know we have some new folks and some folks that have been in a while, but if you have any questions ham radio related for the group, antennas, radios, anything. Also, if you have something you'd like to sell and push out there or something you might be looking for, that's perfectly okay. So anybody want to take me up on the ham radio section? Anybody have any questions for the group ham radio related they're needing help with, or anybody have any equipment they have for sale or they're looking for? Last call. Okay, this is the announcement section, so anybody have any announcements for the group? Any announcements for the group?
KI5NXR.
KI5NXR. Man, it's so awesome. Your signal is so great tonight. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. It's very makes me very happy to hear that. Hear that people can hear me. It's like I got this new radio, and it's just like I love this radio. Okay, back to business. I just wanted to say that our little radio club is having a tech class on October 9th at the EOC 215 Trinity in Weatherford, and then there's the Hamfest 1023. Lots of like prizes. I think they're giving away some kind of something every hour. So go check that out. KI5NXR, back to net.
Okay, very cool. And if you're so inclined, North Central Texas Simplex Net is the Facebook page. So if you're so inclined to post it there, and especially the club Hamfest. I think it's in is it Springtown this year, Tiffany?
Yes, it is. It's Cornerstone Church in Springtown.
Okay, so you or anybody that's with the club, if they want to, it'd be great to post it on the Facebook page because we can reference it. But that is October 9th. The club is having a, that's Parker County Club, by the way, is having a technician class, and 215 Trinity. Don't know what time. What time was it?
Oh gosh, I don't have the paper in front of me, but I believe it starts at 10 in the morning and probably goes to about 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
Okay, if you can post it, that'd be awesome. And then she's reminding everybody on October 23rd, the club is having a Hamfest in Springtown. And I'll try to get, I know there's several of us on the group, so anybody listening that's so inclined to post the info on the Hamfest and the tech class, do so on the Facebook page. All right, thank you, Tiffany. Any other announcements for the group? Well, don't forget Belton. I guess that's next Friday and Saturday down in Belton, Texas. It's been a while since they've had one, so if y'all have never been to Belton, which I'm one of, I keep having to do something, but anyway, it should be a home run with all the people down there. So the Belton Hamfest is October the 2nd. It's Friday and Saturday. So anyway, any other last call for announcements?
KB5 WB.
WB, go ahead.
I guess we'll just mention the 2-meter sideband net coming up on the first Tuesday of the month. Vertical sideband net coming up on the first Tuesday of the month on 190, is that right? At 8 p.m. on the first Tuesday of the month. 2-meter single sideband net. KB5 WB. Back to net control.
You know, David, I keep forgetting to get back on there. I need to get back on there. I've been on there twice and I've had a blast. That is upper sideband, 2 meters, 144.190, first Tuesday of the month. Is it 8 p.m.?
Roger, 8 p.m.
Okay, if you've never tried, if you've got that capability for a single sideband on 2 meters, run your vertical antenna. Normally, you know, guys use horizontally polarized antennas. Anyway, try it out. 2-meter single sideband, first Tuesday of the month, 144.190 at 8 p.m. And it is tons of fun. And I'll try to remember to post that on there too, or somebody please do. All right. Last call. Anybody else for announcements? All right. Any late check-ins? Last call for late check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Any relays? All right, well, we're going to go ahead and close the net for this week. I want to thank everybody for participating. It was a lot of fun. 25 check-ins, not bad for a slow night. We had some new check-ins. We got maybe 13 counties, I think, coverage, which is outstanding. So, again, 7-3, appreciate everybody being there. We'll be here next Friday night at 8 o'clock. And have a great weekend. KF5 Victor Sierra Papa, off and clear.
Thanks again, Mike. Good job. Appreciate it. KG5SQJ.
Thank you, Bob. My pleasure.
You're making it somewhere. I don't know what you're looking for. This is KE5YJR. You're on 146.500, and I've never heard of East Texas something, whatever you just said, here on this frequency. Pretty well